Roger Hunt, the founder of Ideatrek, to host this session around developing what he calls as a 1-hour starter pack, how to build a social enterprise from scratch. So he'll show what it's like to come up with an idea, how to negotiate equity, produce a product, and bring it all into market in less than 40 minutes.
It starts very simply. We all are here now, and I say, who has an idea?
So there was this one came from a conversation from yesterday, so I'll go with my recent one. Well, it's not really mine, where it's thinking about ways to make water accessible for future generations, which is it's a huge issue. So one of the ways my fiance, who studied environmental science, said would be a huge breakthrough technology could be to desalinate water in a more environmental sustainable way. Right now they have a method to do that, but it takes so much energy that to do this at a large scale would cause a new problem. So I don't have a specific product, but I know that idea of having a method that would not use as much energy and resources would be a breakthrough idea.
Yeah, I think most of the world's population lives along the shores of China, India, US. Yeah.
And it seems like just in my mind, the desalinization process is going to be a highly technical one. And in order to jump into building a desalinization process, we're going to have to go raise millions of dollars, if not more, to be able to do that. And I don't know that we're going to be able to do that in 30 minutes.
I mean, hey, Anant, so I think it really depends on like the way that I thought about this problem, and the first initial step that I would do, because as it's the coastal region and I'm expecting the weather to be rainy, I would help or educate them about rainwater harvesting and somehow give them affordable kits for it, so that we don't really have to keep on driving them with like water supplies, and they might have some water supplies from the rainwater harvestation that they could use.
I would connect with resources.
Connect them with resources.
Like see if there could be something like what's that called? Waves for Water. I would connect them with organizations like that, see if they can scale to this region, or connect them to companies like that, which is a filtration system. They started off as rainwater harvesting, and they realized that they still had the additional issue of it wasn't sanitary, even that water. It wasn't accessible too. So then they started creating filters.
Somehow get this water to these people, and this will be our kind of launching event. So we've got the community down there. We've somehow got to. Well, I guess there's a couple things we've got to do. We've got to let those people down there know that we're going to be bringing them, or maybe it's not that we drive it down there. We just kind of tell them about this.
Like coming to mind, and especially just from living in Ghana for a few years now, most of these issues are like addressed by two major things that both cost, I would say, just a few $1,000s, maybe 2,000 or so. And like boreholes, I don't know how common borehole drilling is in the US, just because we've had the system set up for a while now. But boreholes, if you could have some sort of company or community group come together just for a few $1,000s, and boom, like it's just lasting water for a while. And also there's these water purification machines to produce like bagged sachets of waters that are in a lot of developing countries or developing economies. I don't know how familiar you guys are with that, but those are also business. People buy the machines for just $1,000, $2,000, and then people will buy the sachet of water for a very small price, maybe a nickel. So that could create a little economy as well, but it just would need to get started by some sort of donation.